Hello everyone, back with another video, another round piece. Today is Persephone, Queen of the Underworld by ChrissaBug. I absolutely love Persephone. I actually bought the other Persephone that came out after this one as well, because I have a problem. Let's be honest. But I want to give you some details on this before I unbox her. So I'm gonna lighten this up a bit, so watch your eyeballs. There we are. I know it's a bit dark, but the piece itself is also dark. Yeah, I can't make this guy much brighter, so I apologize. But some details on this piece. So this is currently out of stock. I am going to leave the link below, and you can put your email in, and they will let you know when it's back in stock, and you can get it for yourself or a loved one, all the fun things. So this was $54.99. Again, this is a round. This is 20 by 31 inches or 50.7 by 78.7 centimeters. 42 colors plus 5 ABs, so a total of 47 colors. And 50,861 diamonds. The description reads, Reign supreme in gossamer greens and a roseate crown. I'm not sure if that is how that is pronounced, but I'm gonna go with it. Roseate. Turn the tables and amuse yourself by deciding the fate of others. So, at least from this description, it kind of gives me the vibes of the Sisters of Fate. If you ever watched like the Disney Hercules, the Sisters of Fate are like the three old ladies with the string. But that's what the description for this reminds me of. Even though Persephone doesn't necessarily determine people's fates, she is a symbol of spring and rebirth. If you don't know the story of Persephone, I'll give you a quick rundown. So Persephone is Zeus's daughter, one of his many, many daughters. And Hades is Zeus's brother. So off the bat, kind of a stinky, yucky situation. But Hades is like madly in love with Persephone, and Hades is the king of the underworld. He takes care of the dead. He sees Persephone up in the like living people realm and steals her away. He's like, "This is my bride." And Persephone's mom, which is Hecate, I believe. I could be wrong. Zeus had a lot of kids by a lot of women, so I'm gonna hope that I'm getting her mom correct. And her mom is like, fuck it, and has like, we'll call it a depressive episode, and goes away and doesn't really do her duties as goddess. And so that was sort of the Greeks' explanation of why winter happens and why during winter, we don't have many crops. It's very dark out. It's cold. There's a lot of depression going around during the winter. And so they say that basically Hades made a deal where like every spring he would allow Persephone to go back to the land of the living, and then every fall, winter time, she must go back and be in the underworld. And that was their explanation for the seasons, at least for fall to spring, basically. But yeah, Persephone's cool. I wish they had a character of Persephone in like Hercules. I think it would have been cool to see what the Disney version of her would have been. But I also feel like Disney probably wouldn't have done her as good as they could have. But I want to give you a look at this box before we look at the kit here. I don't know if you can really see him, but here's Flip Flop joining us for the moment. On the side, we have a discount code, and on the back we have our contents and a quick rundown on how to diamond paint. Not much you really need to look at back here. Excuse me. So, like I said, this is one of the newer kits. This came out maybe a month ago at most. Oh, there we are. So, here are, well, it'll be a month-ish from when I'm recording, probably about a month and a half to 2 months from when you see this. I have to pre-record at the moment. So, here's our toolkit. Standard stuff. I am going to look at this to see what our washi tape and our cover minder look like. I want to give you a quick look at this. Okay. Also, these bags are recyclable. I haven't told this in the other... I, for some reason, waited until the end of the unboxing marathon to tell you, but these bags are recyclable and reusable, which I think is great. There's a nice Ziploc seal on them. So, I'm gonna open this real quick. Bum bum. So we got like this brown pen. It does give off a bit of a purple in the right light, but I think that's very fitting for this. And then we have this nice little bear with the pineapple. Very cute. Also, I forgot to mention, if you're unaware of the story of like Persephone and Hades, Hades treats Persephone the best out of everyone. All of the gods. He's like, yes, I stole you, but you are my queen, even though you're my niece. But yeah, he's a gent, but in the wrong ways. I actually have a tattoo of Hades on my arm. But here's our washi tape. Very pretty. Another like watercolor floral design. These are my favorites. I have some in front of me that I can show you from previous unboxings. This one is purple and dandelions. And this fits this kit so well. This is so pretty. Oh my gosh. I'm never gonna use this. It's gonna sit in the collection and just be pretty. But you're probably like, already stop talking. I hear you. You are heard. We are moving forward. So, here's our sticker. Every kit comes with a sticker. Some people like to put these on the top of their boxes for storage. Mine are just in a giant collection because I collect things. I've always collected stickers, but there's our sticker. Our kits come in a nice dust bag. Diamond Art Club. Duo makes you sparkle. I keep these for storage, so if I can't hang something up right away once it's done, it goes back in the dust bag until it can be hung up. Okay. So we have our thank you pamphlet. Highly recommend getting the Diamond Art Club app. You get to see when the new kits come out, every Saturday, 8 kits. How they do it, I don't know. You also can get notifications for when things are back in stock. I did a no-no and bought 2 more kits because I got the notification that they were back in stock, and I was like, I've been waiting for these for so long. So I bought 2 more. I have a problem, but it's okay. Don't worry, I can pay my bills. We have our sticker sheet. These are all individually cut. I hope you're able to see that as I'm moving this. The little grids of these free ones. And it looks like our ABs are 104, 107, 127, and 129. So pinks, reds, and a yellow, I believe. Yeah, very pretty. I'm gonna brighten this a bit for you. By a bit, I mean all the way. Just so we can get the full rundown on this lady. That's our sticker sheet. Here's our drills. They are labeled. Oh, you cannot see. Sometimes I forget to do things. These are labeled in case you store your drill separate from your canvas. Lots of dark tones. Yeah. We are going to look at these at the end. Because I know some people aren't very big on drills. And I'm going to roll this backwards. Diamond Art Club canvases do flatten relatively quickly. I roll these backwards just for the sake of filming, so it can be as flat as possible as we are looking at it together. So as I was saying, I really love Persephone. I'm debating. I constantly change my mind when it comes to tattoos, and I don't know if I want to continue the Greek stuff on my arm, because I want to get a Medusa tattoo, not for the reason of what Medusa represents. I just really love Medusa with my whole heart. And I kind of want to get my Hades redone, because I like the original piece, but I feel like I've outgrown it. So yeah, but here's our canvas. It's a nice one that we can fit fully in the frame for once. And I want to give you a rundown on what to expect on a Diamond Art Club canvas. I know down here it looks a little bit dark, and I will do this for you. And we are going to look at this the other way, in half, just so we can get a closer look at where the ABs are and all of that fun stuff. So, quick rundown on what to expect on a Diamond Art Club canvas as our sentient void decides to move around. Right here, Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. At our top left and our bottom right, we have our legends. And the bottom left, we have our kit details. We have the title, the size, the artist, a thumbnail. Right here, we have our social media with another discount code. And right here, we have our lifetime warranty. Anything happens to your canvas or your drills at any moment, you tell Diamond Art Club. They will do what they can to make things right for you. I've seen it where people have gotten the right canvas and the wrong drills, and you let Diamond Art Club know. They're gonna fix it somehow. Somehow, some way. But she looks absolutely lovely. And again, I keep saying it, but I really love how they're printing the round canvases now. It's great. I love it. It's so much easier for my eyes when I'm looking at these. And yeah, I haven't done a newer round piece, so I don't know how it'll turn out. I know it's gonna turn out beautifully when it's done, but I don't know what the look difference might be compared to an older one. But yeah, she's so pretty. I love Persephone so much. Persephone is cool. Um, there aren't very many stories with Persephone in it, as far as I know, when it comes to Greek tales. But she's dope. She has the coolest husband out of all of the ladies, even though it is a relationship that should not happen ever in any circumstance. I am excusing it only because they are Greek gods. But I'm gonna turn this in half, fold this in half, and turn it for us so we can get a closer look at this and so we can see where some of our EBs are. So, here's our path. I'm gonna zoom you in just a bit. There we go. Yeah. Gotta make sure you're nice and situated. There we go. I'm gonna cut off the top a little bit because it's not really missing anything in that one section. So I hope this was. It's kind of hard because from where I'm standing, the screen kind of like looks a bit weird at a certain point. But I'm gonna look for our ABs in the top portion. Again, real quick, our ABs 104, 107, 127, and 129 and 133. So 107 and 133 are red. 104 and 127 are like a peachy tone. And then 129 is like a yellowy tone from what I'm seeing. So we're going to start at the top, which is 104. So that is in this ring. Here. Here. So it looks like it's the highlight of her hair. A little bit on the like outside of these flowers as well. So it's like the light of this ring and then the light that is reflecting off of her. From what I'm seeing where it's at right now. That looks like all of it. And then 107, which is red. Here. 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 Also, pomegranates, if you're not aware, are native to the Mediterranean area. That's why when you see, and they're a representation of life. That's why when you see things depicting like Persephone or like spring, it'll be pomegranates, even though pomegranates are like, or I should say fall. Pomegranates are ripe in fall, and they represent a representation of life, new beginning. Also, a lot of Christian Catholicism sort of religious art contains pomegranates because that's also the area where that sort of originated a little bit. But yeah, so those are those. Here, I don't know if I said that for number 2. Number 3, which is 127, that's like I said, a peachy tone. So that is the highlight of her hand here. A little bit, if you're seeing like it looks like seeds in here. Again, highlight on her hand, it's in her eyes. Here. Again, so these are just gonna, it seems like they're gonna be the highlights from this ring around her. But that is what I'm seeing for number 3 up here. And then number 4, which is 129, it's like a yellowy tone. It's not a super bright yellow. It's here, her arm, her hair, framing her face and her neck, shoulder, and her bangle or bracelet. Yeah. And then number 5, which is also red, it's like a darker red. That is in these antlers. So the antlers are for, like, you know, deer in the spring. You get new babies. Here, a little bit right there, just sort of sprinkled there. So those look like the ABs for the top half. Also, if you're concerned about the black so far, it's mainly not really the background, but it's like outline of her. It's in these antlers, outline of this here, in the bust, bodice. I'm not sure what that's. The anatomy of a dress is. Not very good with that stuff. So flip her over. Okay, so I am going to zoom you out a little bit. Okay, we're gonna have to look at this in like 3 sections, even though it's not super big. Okay, so there's some 2s here, which again is the red. Some 5. And then some more 2s and 5s here. And then on this bottom, we have a little bit more 2s, some 5s and some 2s. And that looks about it. And then I want to give you a bit of a closer look at what I was talking about with the bottom info. But yeah, that is lovely Persephone. And then I'm gonna turn this again so we can look at the whole thing. With our sentient void in the way. And then before I forget, I want to look at our what are they called? Our drills. So pretty. This is one of my favorites that Diamond Art Club has put out in a while. Bum bum. Tip: whenever you kit up a canvas, keep your bag that the drills come in, and then you can put all the drill bags in here so your trash isn't going everywhere. Okay, let's see how many bags we have. 1, 2, 3 trains of drills. Not too bad. So 413. Again, this is like a, oh yeah, it's showing good now. 413, 758, 844. This is a gray. It's looking a bit green, but it's a blue gray, so the light's a bit yellow, so it's giving off a bit of a green tone. 2 bags of 844, 3857, 3371, which is a dark brown, 2 bags of 3799. Here we go. There you can see that a bit better, the brown. 779. 3 bags of 939, which is very, very dark blue. 336. 1, 2, 3 bags of 310, not too bad. 2, 3, 4 bags of 823, which is like a royal blue, a little bit darker than a royal blue. Hope you're able to see that though. It looks black to me from where I'm standing in the camera, but it is very dark blue. We have 772. I'm gonna do this. 742. There we go, it's a little bit better. 3776, 3041, 350, which it looks pink in the camera. It is red. It's a bit of an orangey red, and that's why the yellow is doing that, but it's red. 127, which is our first AB, and the light is not being very friendly, but I hope you can see that bit of extra sparkle on them compared to this. 744, 3854, 356, 107, which is our first red color, 321, 647. This looks green to you, but it is more of a gray tone. That is a bit better what it looks like. 3859, 606, which is an orangey red, so I gotta lower the brightness to give you a bit of a better look at it. 935, which is a dark green. 648, 934, which is another dark green. Do this. There we go. Apologies for the change in the lighting. There's not much I can do about it at the moment. 133, which is our orange AB. I want to give you like the most accurate look at this drills I can. So that's why the brightness is changing. 3726. This is like a dark mauve. That's what I would describe it as. 451. And our last. Oh, goodness. 129, which is our yellow AB. 3340 722 3830 754. Now this is, oops, a bit better. 646. This is a bit more green toned in the camera than it is in person. It's a bit more gray in person. 458, which that is a better look at what it actually looks like. 104. 938. 3787. 3740. 3860. 654. Again, it's a blue gray, so it's coming off a bit more green than it actually is. 3778, 355, and 814. So I want to give you a final look at her as I do my outro. She is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Cannot express enough. Wow, she's pretty. But that is all I have for you today. I hope you've enjoyed. I know it was a bit long-winded in the beginning, but yeah, this fits my vibe, so I get real excited. But yeah, I'm gonna turn the brightness up a bit more. A little bit too much. But I hope you've enjoyed. Remember to get some water in your system, eat some food, go outside, maybe go for a walk, do some self-care. We live in really hard times at the moment, so do what you can to take care of yourself. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.